Greetings, I'm Epictetus, and this is Epic Tech, and welcome to a little bit of Scrap Mechanic. I didn't have a regular episode today, so I thought, hey, why not record a little bit of what I've been playing in my spare time, which is Scrap Mechanic Survival. This is a blast of a game, guys. If you have not tried it out, I highly recommend it. The survival mode is just geniusly designed, and I'll show you a little bit about that later. If you have played it, then I figured I'd start in my mechanic station, which is kind of a fixture in every survival map. The rest of it's pretty random, give or take. Did that cow just go flying? I think I just saw a cow fly. What? Oh, these little greeny guys do not like cows. Yeah, back up, back up. Come on, get away from me. Yeah, you don't kill cows on my watch. So, as you can see, I've got myself a nice little scout vehicle, and apparently a dead walk. And yeah, let's go see what else we got. So yeah, I decided to start at the mechanic station just so that you can kind of see what my world looks like, because they are all random. There's a few other things that are in every single world, and one of them is this packing station right here. And then I've chosen a little base right between my two packing stations, because there's always two. There's a fruit and a vegetable. I think there's actually two sets of each, but it doesn't really matter. There it is. That's my base right there. What do you think? It's kind of blurry. Let's go. Cow, get out of the way. This is where I like to park my vehicle. Or vehicles. That's a little test vehicle I made. We'll look at that in a second. But let's get a HUD. Anyway, welcome to my little base. I put it out on a peninsula so that I can basically expand as much as I want out over the water. And I've got a little failed experiment down there. I've got a failed experiment up here. And I've got a few things that actually work, believe it or not. So right here, I've got my truck, which I kind of refit to whatever I need it to be. Right now, it's set up to be able to go around and pick up things. Let's go take a look. And over here, I've got my farm. We'll look at that in a second too. But see, there's all these arms here. And now I just picked them all up with my truck. Oh, I love this game. It's something just so awesome about it. Okay, anyway. I'm just getting all gushy. Let's actually go and take a look at my farm first. I think that's a good idea. The farm is kind of the central point of any Scrap Mechanic survival world. And as you can see, I've got mine set up over here away from my base, because the way that Scrap Mechanic works is if you plant anything, then that night you will be attacked by bots. Like hordes of bots, depending on how much you plant. If you plant small amounts, you might just cut a couple of those simple greenies. If you plant large amounts, you can get just large quantities of all the bots in the game. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at that. Let's plant something so that we have something to fight tonight. But you also have to water, so I could either water by hand, or I could build myself a machine to do it. I love Scrap Mechanic, man. Being able to create whatever crazy contraptions you want. This has 6 pistons and something called a controller. And it's set up on a timer, so it just kind of stops after it's done, and now this whole farm is watered, and I can go ahead and plant my stuff. Now, normally, if you haven't played this game before, I'm kind of explaining things for those who haven't played before, since I've never played survival on my channel before. But normally, you'd want to plant immediately after midnight, so that you only get one raid by the bots. But I don't know. I've got this little place is pretty easy to defend, and I'll show you that later tonight when we come back and do that. For now, let's go take a look at some of the other things I've got going on in my base. You might have noticed that I've got a nice big opening for driving vehicles in, and I've got spare parts up on the walls and various different parts and chests and that kind of thing. I've got my tool chest, my tool locker here, where I keep spares. And then over here, I've got a button that closes the door. Just in case there's bots around and I'm concerned that they're going to wander in. Honestly, it hasn't really been an issue. And it's going to do that again, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's not how that's supposed to work. See, it's supposed to... Come on. Go. Yeah, okay. Normally that falls down and looks much better. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Over here is my sawmill. So there's lots of different ways to get, wood blocks in this game. One is to just run around to various different trees and smack them down, but you can't break down the super big ones. You have to do that with a saw on a vehicle. So some people have made complicated vehicles that saw them down and chop them up right there. What I like to do is chop down a tree with the saw on the front of my scout vehicle and then come back later with my truck and pick up those trees and bring them back over here. And then I weld them using the weld tool to blocks, and then I can knock them down in here and then turn on this machine. And this uses the leftover scrap wheels that aren't really useful for much else. And there we go. And there's a sensor up there that senses when there's a log in here and turns on the blades, breaking them down into their component parts, which get loaded into this guy right here, which gets picked up by this guy. This is the refiner. And the refiner loads all the blocks into here. And I've got a plenty. Lots and lots. Turn that off. And then when I have a whole bunch of these, I can knock them down like that. Just get rid of all those. And I got a little thing here that loads them in. I gotta just knock down a couple more of those. Just like that. There we go. Got a thing right here that loads them. Pushes them in, lowers my frame rate while it does it. Fails to get it in quite the right order. Let's try that again. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There we go. And then we'll turn this on. And then it'll eventually... There we go. See, it works. It doesn't work great. And this is not the most efficient way to do this. This is just the most fun way to do this. I don't know why, but I just absolutely love grinding down trees in this thing. Come on. What do you... Oh, every once in a while. Come on. There we go. Oh, I am thirsty. Let me grab some milk from my cookbot over here. Wonderful walk milk. Which, by the way, while we're at it, we can take a look at this. This is my cookbot. He can make food from my vegetables and whatnot. And when he's done working for me, I can put him away. It's great, isn't it? It has no purpose other than just to be fun. All right, let's go back and check on the logs really quick. I think we pretty much handled it all. We got 2 more. Go ahead. Oh, is it gonna load 2 at a time? No. All right, one more. Oh, and it's I'm going to turn this off because it is time to go and defend our farm. We have 30 seconds before midnight when all the bots show up. And we should see a whole bunch of them spawn around us. 3, 2, 1, and there they are. So there's all the bots coming in at my farm, ready to kill me and take out my farm. But not for long. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Take your turn. Step right up. Step right up. Get crushed in the crushinator. Yep, yep. Step in. Step in. Yep, your turn. Excellent. Excellent. I think that's it. Yep, yep, that's it. Turn that off, and we're good. And I just have to pick up all the bits that they dropped, and we're ready to go. And then sometimes these things get in the way. So I always try and pick all those things up. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We don't have to worry. We don't have to worry at all. And then I normally try and double check to see if there's any damage done to the outside walls. There is not. So we're good. Yep, that's all. That's all there is. And then we'll get another one of those tomorrow night because I planted my crops too late. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. How's this going? Oh, I turned off the machine. Go. Go. Actually, I should do this. So this is the way I do small trees. So if I set up we'll just use this guy. So if I set that up right there and I break that off, I put these I have to connect these in. So if I attach that to here and turn that around and then remove that, there we go. That's all good. And it kind of treats them as one tree because they all, you know, are stuck together with these boards at the back. There we go. But it works really well. I'm actually kind of impressed because sometimes things go horribly wrong with this design, and so far they haven't gone horribly wrong. Oh yeah, look, so there's one stuck in there. Let's see if I can get that. Is that gonna get? Is that gonna stay there? Sometimes they get. Sometimes they don't get picked up by the resource collector. Oh, and sometimes there's situations like this where you can see there's a blank spot where the I-beam can't see it. And so I just have to press this button. Come on. Come on, do your thing. Are you gonna... Is it kind of on the edge where it can't... Where the... I think the saws can't quite get to that one. Let's... There we go. Now it should do it, right? Now it should do it. Okay. Just go. Get in there. Go on. Go on, get in there. There we go. And there we go. Now we can turn that off, and the saws won't collect that kind of wood. It's only the raw resources that the saws will do anything with. So I don't have to worry about that getting broken or anything. And that's it. That's the whole shebang. And I could take down these other ones, but honestly, I do not have any need for wood for a very long time. So I'm not gonna bother. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and stick those in there. And let's take a look at some other stuff. So upstairs, this is mostly just decoration. What is this? Oh, right, that's my drill. Let me get that out of the way. Oh, hey, it's detected unauthorized farming. That's cool. Okay. So this guy up here is my... Just get rid of that. Yep, yep. I'll just use my lift to pick this up, and we can set it up here. So this I attach to my truck when I want to go mining, but I have no need of mining right now, so I'm not going to bother. And here, let's pick up this resource collector and throw it down right over there, and it'll start processing the scrap metal for me. And I'll pick up another resource collector, and I'll just stick it right there, and we can go pick up some resources if we wanted to. Don't really have any need of any resources. Though we could go meet a friend of mine. You guys want to go meet a friend of mine? He lives nearby. He's kind of a grump, but let's see. We're going to need this for him, and I'm going to clear out my inventory real quick. As a matter of fact, if you want to see my organizational system, I'll show you. This, let's see, this guy right here has all of these. I am a neat freak when it comes to organization. If you've watched my channel, you'll know that I can be a little obnoxious in that way. There we go. Beets go in here, and meat goes there. And I have a whole collection of heads elsewhere, but I'm just going to go ahead and do this. And let's grab a few extra bullets. Because, well, we might just need that for dealing with my friend. Ah, there's my friend. You see him off in the distance there? Yeah, I consider him a friend. He does not consider me a friend for some reason. I'm not sure why. Oh, he's after a cow. Oh, he's after a cow, which is now after me. Let's get to a place where I know I can defend myself. Because he can get very angry very quickly, and, yeah. Oh, good, he's after me. That's not good. Let's see if I can get around this corner here really fast. Oh, I don't think he can come into the water. Oh, he can come into the water. Of course he can. My goodness. You're just mean, aren't you? Oh yeah, he just walks along the bottom. That's fine. This is new to me. Okay, I better start shooting him. Oh, that's not going to work with this gun. Oh yeah, this is not good at all. I'm gonna run over here. Let's clear this out really quick. Is anybody in here? Anybody hanging out? No? Okay. I think we're safe in here. Where is he? There he is. Okay. He's after a cow again. He's mean. Oh. Oh. You know what? I do not want to deal with... Oh, hello there. There's a party going on, isn't there? Where are you guys going, huh? There, that worked. Okay. Let's do this again. Oh, you know what? Let's drink some milk. So I'm not getting thirsty in the middle of all this. And... how many potatoes can we throw at this guy at one time? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I wanted to back right up into that. See, I told you he was mean. Oh, there we go. He dead. And a warehouse key. So yeah, this guy shows up over here every once in a while, and I have to come by and kill him. I mean, I guess I don't have to. Luckily, once you get some, you know, high-end weapons, it's really not an issue. If you haven't played Scrap Mechanic yourself, you might be wondering what a warehouse key is for. Well, I'm not going to show you. I'll tell you. There is something called a warehouse. Matter of fact, you can see one off in the distance over there. I've already cleared that one with Cosmic Chimp's help. And I've got a few warehouse keys. These pretty much all came from that one guy that hangs out over there. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and just chop up all the rest of this wood. Yeah, while we wait. And for those who are curious about how this works, here's my wiring. Let me show you. So this is an electric, level 5 electric engine that is being fed off of this battery tank over here. And it is controlled, if you look at this, it is controlling the saw blades. It is controlled by this AND gate. This one right here, which is controlled by either the, oh sorry, not an AND gate, an OR gate. Why is that not doing a thing? Every once in a while this happens. If I turn off the wheels, then it'll be able to break something, and then I can turn it on again. I don't know what the deal is with that. It's rare, but it happens. Yeah, see, it's doing it again. So then I turn it off, and then it'll start catching, and then it'll go, and then I can turn it back on again. I don't know. It's like the wheels are pushing it too hard or something. Anyway, so that OR gate either takes the input from the sensor or this button. This is an override button. This guy right here turns on a controller here, which is connected to all the wheels, and it is set to go from 0 to 360 on a loop. So it just basically constantly spins. And pick that up, throw it in there, and we are all done. And I have more wood than I know what to do with. And then this guy is connected to that controller, which just basically moves these in with this piston and then lifts these arms up. I think that's about that. And then let's go take a look at my farm. Speaking of which, this is all ready to harvest. Excellent. So I've got 3 systems here. So this guy right here is what handles the, oh, well, that's not good. What did you do? Every once in a while, Scrap Mechanic does this thing where it kind of, I don't know, things go through a wall they're not supposed to. I'm not sure exactly how that happens. Anyway, so these guys right here control the pistons that make my crusher work. And I've done a similar OR system kind of thing. So this right there overrides the pistons. And it also acts as an elevator, so I can get up to the top and do work over here if necessary. Or if I want to, I can use this as like a sniper perch, and I can shoot, but for the most part, I don't need to. I got the crusher. Also, so this is an OR gate. This system right here is a loop. So if you connect a timer to an, let's see, what do we got? We got a NOR and an AND. It basically creates this loop every 1.125 seconds, or 45 ticks. It will send a pulse and then wait that same amount of time and then retrieve and then stop that pulse. So if I turn this on, you can watch the timer goes on and off every basically 1 and a little bit of a second. It's just long enough for that to retract all the way up and extend all the way down. And yeah, it works. I'm using a similar loop over here for the water system. Oh, it's midnight. I was too concentrated on that. Hi, guys. Step right up, step right up. Ride the crusher. Oh, a spine fell in front of me. Is that it? We all good? You guys all done? Had your fun? Good. Go away. So anyway, the watering system here, this loop right here, is it that loop? Or is it that one? Or is it that one? I think this one is, yeah, this one is set for 4 ticks or 1/10 of a second. And that's how often these cannons shoot. This one right here is set for 20.5 seconds, which is just long enough for these pistons to do their whole cycle. This is the piston cycle. Took a while to get that just right. And it basically causes this to go all the way across and then out and then all the way across and then out and then all the way across and do that zigzag pattern. And then this guy, is it this guy? Yeah, this button right here triggers this guy to do a trigger and then timer to stop, which is a little different than this, which is trigger on, trigger off. Ooh, anyway, it's all kinds of complicated. It took a while to get that just right. And I like that kind of thing. Let's just get all these spines in a nice little stack so I can pick them up later. All right. Oh, and I almost forgot the arm that was, or the spine. I always call them arms for some reason. They're spines. You can see it in the model. Anyway, then we can put away the seeds that I picked up because, you know, that's fun, YouTube. And then normally when I get enough of any kind of seed, then I'll take the extras back. And a recent update made it so that you can make fertilizer, which cuts the growing time in half, which is really handy. So I'll just go ahead and throw those in there and turn that off for now. And fertilizer. Yay. I'm gonna need more potatoes soon. Nah, I'm kidding. I've got that. I haven't shown you guys downstairs. That's what I need to show you. So when this guy turns off, he gets pulled downstairs and a little thing, here it comes, real slow, real slow. There we go. It doesn't even exist anymore. And if we go downstairs, we can see that he's in prison. Because why not? I have fun. This is my storage area for all the extra parts and things that I have gathered from around the world. And I just did a little bit of an expansion on this side, so I haven't started filling that. And then I have my spare seeds, just in case. Just in case I lose all of mine, because some of those seeds are really hard to get. I have these. These are like, yeah, more things. Okay. Okay, that's enough of that. Is there anything else? Oh, you know what I just remembered? This is completely unrelated. I mean, not really. I just remembered that I actually had this going a long time ago and forgot about it. So, oh, neat. Gloves with a little watch. That's kind of cool. Okay, okay, gotta try that out. Gloves. Do I like this? I like that. I do like the watch. Oh, I don't like how it kind of gets, it combines with the jacket. That's too bad. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I'll leave it like that. I do like their whole wardrobe system. And I like that they're not, like, charging you for, like, the ability to get special outfits or something. You just have to earn them in-game. I think that's probably everything. I mean, we could look at my failed boat that I might one day get working properly, but probably won't. Or we could look at the dock. No. No, there's really... Or my big wheeled vehicle that doesn't really work either. It doesn't drive very well. There's really nothing else to look at, guys. That's it. That's a whole episode. This has been horrendously boring. I'm sure. I apologize, but it's all I had for a video this week. So take it or leave it. If you're new to the channel, check out my other content. I've got stuff on Space Engineers and Satisfactory and all kinds of other crafting creative games. That's the kind of game I like the most. If I can build insane things, then that's what I want to do. If you've been around the channel for a while and you want to see me do some more of this game right here, then you make sure and put that in the comments. I would like to do that. I think that would be fun to do some scrap mechanic. I've done a little bit with Cosmic Chimp, and you can see those videos over on his channel, but I haven't really done anything here on this channel in the survival world. I wouldn't mind doing that. I think that'd be fun. Just a single player. I'll start over again and make some crazy contraptions, maybe even crazier than things. These aren't that crazy. These are not crazy contraptions at all. Like this is fun. It's not crazy. I could do better than that. That's all. There's nothing else to see. Go away. No, I'm done. You just... Yeah, head on out. Oh, I have to end the video. Sorry. I'll see you next time on Epic Tech. Hit like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And bye.